Hello and welcome back to Soulcreek. We will be continuing where we left off, which, if you recall, is after our favorite little human here decided to meddle in things that he shouldn't be. He started messing with the remnants of the algorithm and started creating these little symbols, and that kind of gave him blue space magic in a way. Um, eh, but yeah, so he's doing a dum dum. Let me move the mic a little. So yeah, obviously, in case you haven't noticed, I am still sick. I am a little better, which is why I am attempting to record this right now. So if all of a sudden a scene stops and I sound a little different, it's probably because I decided to take a break, or because I was like, yeah, no, I can't keep doing this. Actually, something that I just noticed, if you look behind the new Soulcreek title, you can see the little symbols that Alex was messing with. Like, you could barely see it. Maybe I can see it because I'm like sitting right next to the monitor and it's like huge. Well, it's not even that huge, but I could see it like behind every letter, like ever so often, the symbols that Alex was messing with pulse out. Anyways, but yeah, so before that though, Alex and Loken were supposed to go on a date. I am not too sure if that's gonna happen, but I don't know, maybe. But it's safe to say that things are going to be a little bit different now, considering that having messed with the algorithm and all this other stuff kind of revealed some interesting things. For example, the fact that the demons require humans in order to ascend and become like whole, because otherwise they are quote-unquote infants. So that's why there's no more humans, because the bipeds decided to turn them into Kentucky Fried Chicken. So yeah. Anyways, so enough rambling. How about we just continue the story? I awoke to a tender, warm pressure on my skin. Thanks for the morning tongue bath. I squirm. His arms locked around my waist leave no room to bargain. With a groggy yawn, I slide my hands down to his paws and clasp them. My bed covers writhe beneath his swaying tail. It's bliss, like being coddled by a silky cloud. Alex. Ears. Ears? The hound abruptly tugs me on top of him. Then he takes one of my wrists and guides it to the top of his head. Ah, you want ear rubs. Evidently, still quite sleepy, he grins happily as I ruffle the fur around his ears and grind my fingers between them. Do not stop. His eyes lull shut for a moment. I increase the pressure, smirking, enjoying the sight of his ears bouncing back and forth. Such a puppy. He grumbles something incoherent that sounds like a weak denial. I reward him with even firmer scratches. You're such a good hound. You know that? Do you? Perhaps. No, not perhaps. You are. Come on. Who's a good hound? He tilts his head and leans into my hand. Who's a good hound? Me. Yep, that's right. We both jolt as the door rattles. Oi, Loken, you decent? No, leave. Loken snarls and tugs me into his chest, crushing me, completely startled from his moment of vulnerability. Come on, Fuzzbud, yank your knot out and get out here. He is mine. Leave. We are busy. Loken? A little crushed here. Just open the damn door. No. Get the fuck out here, you dumb brick-headed shithammer. The chief wants a word today. Dejected, Loken sighs. Fine. Tahki, you will wait. From the opposite side of the door, I hear Tahki snarl. Get a move on or I'm coming in and pulling you guys apart with my fucking teeth. Loken sits up grumpily. Our chief has summoned us. It's okay. Plenty of time for this later. He smiles and rubs his muzzle into my cheek. Later, yes. We will complete the date ritual. You are remembering this? Of course. I can't wait. I give his ears one more pet. After everything that's happened, this is really good. Actually having something to look forward to with you. Come on then, the chief wants us. Loken grumbles but rises to his feet beside me. His tail thwacks me in the face as he gets up, though he doesn't seem to notice. As he begins tying his loincloth around his waist, I notice him wince in pain. You okay? You need another Donnelly dose? Yes, there is pain. He shuffles over to the cabinet by his salvage crates, where a small pouch from the healers is sitting. He takes the pouch and pokes his fingers inside, smearing his paw pads with thick blue powder. I wince as he laps the powder off with his tongue without a trace of fear. How are you not throwing your guts up? That stuff is vile. It is better than pain. He points to my ankle. Your foot is okay? I get up, testing the weight on my foot. It doesn't hurt at all. Then I brush my fingers carefully over my slashed face. It stings, though not nearly as much as yesterday. I feel better, actually. Much better. You slept heavily. I hesitate. Well, actually, I need to tell him. I actually did wake up in the middle of the night, and but he'll just worry. Alex? Well, there was, all that power. My power? Mine. He'll be afraid of it. He'll tell me to stop. There will be consequences. No, I'll see for myself. There is something new. It's mine. So are the consequences. We need this. I'm in control. I actually slept great. His eyes widen. You are not having nightmares? Nope. I feel good. Like, I don't know. I shrug. I guess yesterday helped a lot. Seeing Dravonia and Tahki, telling Nitro and Aeon about everything, having my own acolyte. I feel focused. Better. Much better. This is good. Yeah, and I have you. I step closer and wrap my arms around him, burrowing my face into his chest. You're important to me. He nuzzles the top of my head. You are also important too. Hurry the fuck up! I'm drier than the sun-baked bollocks out here. Come on. With a pointed grunt, the two of us get changed and head outside to meet Tahki. Finally. It's like trying to wake the dead. Alex, get your spear. My spear? Did something happen? Nah, just bring it. The chief wants to speak to Loken when she's back. You're free to do whatever. Our chief is not at the village? Nah, she fucked off in the middle of the night. Said that she'd be back in the middle of the afternoon. And to make sure that you were about. Where did she go? Wouldn't say. Guess she'll tell you later. Hmm. So you got time. Go get your fucking spear. What for? Just do it. Trusting in whatever mischief she has planned, I do as she asks and fetch my spear from inside before we start trudging towards the Draconi village. The days seem to get warmer and warmer. Loken's words about summer having just begun are ringing true. Or is it me, getting more and more used to the climate? Alex, while we wait for our chief to return, we will visit the water makers. You must be clean for the Zephyr date ritual. The what? Loken and I have plans tonight. Ah, you'll be fucking. No, it is a Zephyr mating ritual. Sounds like fucking. It is not that. Well, I mean... Loken glances at me curiously. I grin. Sometimes there's fucking. His tail starts to wag. Ice your nuts, dog. He's mine first. No, he is mine. Easy, Loken. She doesn't mean it like that. Come on, Tahki, spill. What are you up to? You owe me a spar, rat. She smirks and brandishes her spear at me. Hope your chops are still good after Devil's Crag, turning your brain into mush. I raise my brow, surprised. How would that work? Is it safe? Safe as shit. Only rule, try not to draw blood. Try? Try. My mind immediately rushes to where Bite and I held back a horde of rampaging and formed. I remember the adrenaline rush right afterwards. I felt pretty good. Really good. A spar with Tahki actually feels enticing. Tahki suddenly baps my arm, bringing me back to my senses. Don't tell me the last human's too scared. I grin, narrowing my eyes. No, I'm in. Ooh, confident, eh? I like it, 'cause I'm gonna ram this spear. No. Alex will not spar. Just, you're a fucking go. No, he must rest. I step closer to him and glare. Loken. He grumbles, knowing full well that he's got no right to stop me. I can decide for myself. You are certain? Minding that fine line between navigating his anxiety and dominance, I stroke his arm to soothe the former. I'll be okay. It'll be fun. But you are hurting. I gesture down to my foot. Look, no limping. I can handle a spear. I see him mentally wrestling with his protective nature. Okay, if you are certain, I am trusting you. I smile, somewhat proud. I couldn't imagine him backing down when we first met. There's nothing to worry about, I promise. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. But there will be no blood drawn. Relax, Pooch, I won't break you, human. Much. No, you will not break him at all. Easy, she's just joking, Loken. A joke is supposed to be funny. I grin, bringing his paw up to kiss his knuckle. You're adorable. His tail sways comfortably behind him. Tahki opens her mouth to make a snide comment, but I shoot her a warning look. She rolls her eyes and keeps it to herself. It seems busier than usual at the Draconi village. The usual hustle and bustle rings louder, and the market stalls are all out in force. There is a lot more faces than usual around the square. Some of the women wear unfamiliar war paint. It is some other Draconi holiday today. Then I notice several huge pull carts way down with fur-skin tents, food, and other general supplies. Seems like the clan has visitors. They're milling around in conversation with the Draconi, plying them for trade or company. Standing between them, surrounded by unfamiliar bipeds, is a moose adorned with trophies of bone and caked in war paint. She seems important. A chieftain. I flinch as she spots me. I see her emerald eyes narrow before turning away in apparent disinterest. What's going on? Amnaki? Amnaki. I give her a blank stare. They're a nomadic clan. Arrived yesterday, just after you guys went home. Stopped by for trade. They are trading? They do not usually do this. I think that might be Tahki. Hunting is rough below the spine right now. Gotta restock somehow. I don't know much about nomadic clans. Will they stay long? Nah, the Amnaki don't usually hang around. Ain't the most social types, but real great hunters. The nomadic tribes are smaller. They travel beyond Ilila. Even beyond the black zones? No, they only are traveling beyond the spine. There ain't much space in Ilia, and the nomadic chiefs don't like how much power some of the clans have here, prefer to take their chances out there by themselves. They do pretty well at it too, when they ain't fighting each other, that is. Reminds me of the Ashlanders. No, they are not the same as Ashlanders. You're just saying that because they all want to spank your ass like a bitch in heat. No, the Ashlanders would not be doing this. Instead, they would kill me. Psst, they try. Don't think anyone gonna fuck with you after last time. Last time? What happened? Tahki jerks her thumb in Loken's direction. He ain't told ya? It was years ago. Bunch of Ashlanders from the Karen tribe poked their heads out of the Black Zone and robbed the Draconi trade run in broad daylight. A lot of people got killed. Aeon was with them, doing some rounds. Oh shit, was he alright? He was fine. Tough old mole even stitched up the wounds and saved some of the lives. Got a nasty cut though. The fuckers fled into the Black Zone. Bet they thought that they were safe. Till the fucking Whisperer found out that Aeon had been hurt. Tahki, do not tell this story. Come on, I want to hear. There was 9 of them. Loken followed them into the Black Zone and hunted them down one by one. Took 3 days, picked them off clean like a fucking hawk. Poor twats never stood a chance. Damn, that's pretty brutal. How'd you manage that, Loken? No, you will judge me. Why would I? They hurt Aeon. It's no wonder that you went after them. You did not like it when I was handling the sugar cooks near the rhinestone dish. Gods, that seems like a lifetime ago. Oh, that? No, you were right. I just wasn't used to it. It's hardly the worst thing that I've seen now. I want to hear how badass you are. You are certain? Certain. They shouldn't have messed with Aeon. Okay. Then I will tell you more of this story. I can't help but notice him puff his chest out ever so slightly. I trusted my guile. I would not have defeated all of them at once. They were superior warriors. I was staying hidden. I was using traps. They did not know the Black Zones as I did. They believed a demon was hunting them. Soon they believed one of their own was responsible. They turned on each other. Their fear was doing the work. I did not reveal myself until one was left. This was the one that had hurt Aeon. I killed them myself. I grin at Tahki. I see why you never pick a fight with Loken. Bitch, I told you not to tell him that. Loken remains silent, but I notice his tail wagging slightly. So, if there's not much food beyond the spine, how come the nomadic clans don't just find a place to settle? Some of them do, but the best spots have already been claimed. There certainly ain't no room here in Ilia, above the spine, unless you want to smash heads with Caius over it. But some of them tried. Yeah, tried. Hard to argue with that guy. Caius should be allowing these people to settle this land. It is cruel. He does not have the right to decide this. I don't know, pup. It's a tough balance above the spine. Barely enough to go around. God might have a point. Not saying it's right, but there's a reason none of the old chieftains take issue with him sending any settlers away. Ain't always so bad, though. Some of the smaller nomadics join up with the bigger clans. Yes, but this is rare. The clans that join must work well together. Yeah, remember the Birchwood clan? I do. There's a story there. Aye, merged with a nomadic bunch and couldn't sustain itself. Ended up splintering off into 4 new clans. Don't think any of them made it. Folks just joined up with the Ashlanders or straight up disappeared. Food for the Black Zones. Never gets easier out there. Never. I hum thoughtfully. Delilah, for all of its beauty, remains bleak. Thanks to terrified ignorance. It'll stay that way. It's all just perpetual stagnancy, caught between brutal clan politics and black unspeakable horrors only those unlucky enough to have the 4 can even hope to understand. I see why Alira was willing to sacrifice everything just to glimpse a better path. Maybe she's right. Maybe something has to change. Must be nice to be a black runner. You lot are above it all. When you ain't out there picking off Ashlanders for sport, that is. But there are other hazards. True. Give me another war over messing with the Black Zone. Alright, twatface. As I'm walking, Tahki abruptly whacks me on the arm with her spear. Put him up. What? Right now? Now, bitch! I frown, looking around and clutching my spear uncertainly. There are a lot of people around us. Let's go somewhere less crowded. Why? You don't want to get fucked in public? No, I mean, just, you don't need an audience. Spar ain't a spar without one, rat. Now is not the time for this. Bullshit, now's the best time. Come on, rat. You said you know how to fight. So show me. Show them. She strikes my arm once more. Before I can stop her, she turns and bellows to the entire crowd. Gather round, my little fuck rags. The first guardian of the Draconia and the last human. 1-on-1. Let's go. Right here. My eyes widen in horror. I didn't realize that she got off on this so much. Tahki. Ah, relax. It's only a spar. Happens all the time. Dravonia encourages it. She gives me a wink. Alex is one of us, yeah. Let him show his stuff. Trust me, he'll love it. You are always going too far with these spars. Heads are turning, voices start whispering, all eyes are on us. My chest tightens, all those faces that leer at me now locked in our direction. Shit, I clench my jaw. My heart starts racing, common sense urging me to black out. But they'll see. Think I'm weak, a coward. Fuck, to let them see me like that? See humanity like that? The same humanity that was slaughtered? By their kind? I can't. I won't. Alex. He squeezes my shoulder. What? You do not need to show that you are strong. You can refuse this challenge. I watch his gentle smile. It seems he knows, too all well, what thoughts are churning through my mind. I know, but you are a black runner. Only this and nothing more. He's right. This is stupid. I take a breath, grounding myself. I'm in control. Bite? You there? I'm here. A spar would be good practice, but we probably shouldn't draw attention. Tahki, let's spar somewhere else. How about behind the... Nope. She grins, winking. It's tradition. You want to spar? You spar like one of us. As she's speaking, I spot someone behind her in the crowd that makes my stomach lurch. Caius is here. He's standing, eyes glazed in disinterest, with a colossal rhino spy next to him. Right as I spot him, his head whips around to me. I freeze, caught in his orange glare as it narrows. His gaze flicks to Tahki, then to me. I stare back. Even from this distance, it's impossible to miss the twitch in his eye. The slight sneer in the corner of his mouth. The saber-tooth's nostrils flare, then he turns away from me and mutters something to Spy. Both of them smirk. I tighten my fists. Rat, Come on, you game? They're laughing at me. Yeah, of course they are. They all are? They think I'm weak? Nah, they don't think it. They know it. Those beasts that burned me, burned us. Hey, rat? We'll see. Oi, rat! She goes to thwack me again. Bite and I catch her spear mid-swing in her hand with a thud. Loken recoils. A spattering of the onlooking crowd turns their gaze at us. Tahki's brow raises, and Kai's gaze flicks back. Bite.
Yeah?
Let's kick her ass.
Are you sure?
I throw Tahki's spear off center, drawing from the enhanced cognition Bite affords me. We swing our own spear sideways by the blunt end. Tahki jolts back, coiling her stomach to avoid the blow, and narrowly passes her. Oh, so now you... We spin the spear and bring a flurry of more blows expertly down at her. Just as I hoped, Tahki's cocky grin warps suddenly into a desperate grimace as she leaps back and out of our range. To the side, Loken snarls. Alex, Tahki, be careful. Everyone's watching, surprised, shocked. And there's Caius, his brow creased in interest. His mocking sneer remains, but now it's different, a cocktail of amused disbelief and curiosity. Nobody expected me to move like that, not a small human. Yeah, that's right. A subtle smile twitches on the side of my face. Look at me now. I stare back at Tahki. This was all a game to her, a charity. She was going easy on me. But now, she knows Bite and I can match her. The game has changed, and I'm starting to like it. Alright then, rat. As our audience swells, she steps forward. Bite and I are ready as she raises her spear. But then, her boot scrapes the ground, a torrent of dust and mud is kicked into my face. I flail, trying to clear my vision as I hear her charging. Bite takes control and throws me sideways as her spear shaft passes by.
Play defensive. I need time to analyze our movements.
I wipe my face clear, only just catching her pounce. Again, Bite rolls me out of the way before I even comprehend what's happening. Gods, she's fast. I swipe my spear at her feet, but she just jumps it. There's a rush of motion. She brings her weapon down on me. Bite and I block it with our own. Tahki whirls her spear like a wheel in front of us. I back off, dazzled by the display and unsure where she'll attack next. Bite has better judgment than me. He raises my arms to block the coming strike. But Tahki twists like a gushing smoke, slamming her foot into my shoulder. The crowd gasps. I'm thrown backwards and we roll, landing on one knee.
Sorry, I miscalculated.
Damn it, even Bite can't keep up with her. She's incredible. Alex. Loken charges forward to intervene, but I throw a hand up to stop him. Get back. I glare back at Tahki. That all you got? I grin back. Loken, relax. I've got this. The hound nervously backs off again. Bite, how fucked are we?
I've nearly got our patterns down. Just keep your guard up a little longer.
To the side, Caius is staring, entirely focused on me. You'll see. Everyone will see. I will not be beaten again. Hunted again. Burned again. I'll be better. Tahki charges. I do the same. Bite and I catch her and block every blow, each clash of our spears thundering through my bones like lightning. She steps forward. We step back. We step forward, and she steps back. When we dodge, she advances. When she dodges, we advance. Blow after blow and blow, neither of us gain the upper hand. She's unstoppable, a warrior, absolute and indomitable. But so am I.
Analysis complete. Countermeasures are ready. Let's go.
I'm not even sure I can describe what happens next. It's a maneuver that I could never imagine was physically possible. Bite and I throw our spear aside and catch hers mid-swing, deftly clenching our grasp. Then we twist. Tahki loses balance and stumbles. My entire body leaps and rotates several times, rolling right over her and shoving her forwards. With a quick kick, Tahki hits the dirt face first. By the time that she scrambled up to her feet, Bite and I have already kicked our own discarded spear into the air, twirling it around and pointing the tip at her throat. She freezes. The audience is utterly silent. If it weren't for Bite, I'd be trembling. My heart is thumping like a caged beast. The thrill is overpowering, stronger than anything I've ever felt. It's incredible. Behind me, Loken is growling in concern, ready to lunge forward and break us apart. But then Tahki smiles. Slowly, she gets to her feet. Well, you know what, Rat? I fucking yield. She backs away and bows her head. You win. Gods, I won? I fucking won? I look at Caius. He stares back. Grunting with an indiscernible expression, he turns away. Then I look around at our spectators. They're muttering to themselves, eyes wide in surprise. There's no applause. They're all shocked, awe-stricken. Some even look afraid. Afraid of me. Good. A new sensation floods me. It washes over the rage, dousing it like a hot wound. Satisfaction. Vindication. There's that twitch again, the faintest glimmer of a smile. Look at me. Look at me. This is what happens now. Nobody hurts me, doubts me, burns me. Never again. I will never be.
We did it. Nice one. You were amazing.
We. Right, yeah. We did it. Both of us. Thanks, Bite. You're awesome, you know that? Awesome.
Anytime. We're a team, remember?
I did nothing. It was all Bite. Without him, I'm useless. The glimmer of satisfaction I felt, the justification for it all. It's a lie. I'm nothing. No. We'll see. Alex! I jump in shock as Loken's hefty paw clasps my shoulder. He yanks me around to face him. You are okay? Shaking off my thoughts, I force a smile. I'm fine, see? It takes a moment for me to realize that I'm still in the throes of the adrenaline rush. I'm great, actually. Fuck. Did you see that? Fuck. Loken blinks, taken aback. Alex, be calm. Breathe. Slow. Yeah, I'm good. From the side, Tahki nudges my arm. Who the fuck taught you to move like that, eh? I just shrug. I don't remember. Damn, fucking nice moves. I grin, slapping her shoulder raucously. You too? That twirling thing, then the kick? Damn, I had no idea what was coming. Well, I never seen a person pull stunts like you did. Ain't never gonna see it again. Unless we go for round 2. What, now? Fuck off, you little cum rag. Give it a day or 2, yeah? But no spears next time. Bare fists. Quite suddenly, the honey badger grabs me by the shoulder, pulling me in for a hug. It feels odd. She's never hugged me before. It doesn't contain her usual rowdiness. It's genuine. Thanks for that. Good fight. Real good. Alex. I needed that. I smile. You too, Tahki. She pats my back, ending the moment quickly. Alright, fuck skunks. Should be back on duty while the Amnaki are skulking about. Nomadics can be sketchy fuckers. Gotta keep an eye out. With a wing, Tahki turns. Immediately, the observing crowd are all over her, showering her with praise despite the loss. No one approaches me. Loken suddenly ruffles my hair. You are a good fighter. You mean we are? I tap my head. Yes, you are protected. This is good. Alex? Hmm? You are looking not okay. You are upset? I just wish. Eh, it's nothing. He stares. I avoid his eyes, staring sideways to the building housing the Draconi showers. I think I need to calm down after that. Gotta take that shower. Haven't washed since Jeff's Crag. Loken suddenly whines, eyes flicking sideways. His face falls and his ears flick sadly. No reply. His tail sways. Loken, talk to me. He still doesn't answer. I notice him take a tiny step closer to me. His eyes flick towards the entrance to the water makers. He grunts, tellingly. I just smile, reaching up and petting his arm. Of course we can shower together. Okay. Impatient, Loken ushers us both into the water makers. The scent of the still water, primitive soap, and thick steam clogs my senses. The churning heaters above the building roar and rumble as they labor to heat gallons of ice-cold water. The Automonks really outdid themselves with this. Can't seem much different to magic if you're a Draconi.
No magic involved. It is a straightforward immersion heater. They're using electricity from the Great Barrier just like the rest of Elila.
Handy.
And hungry. The water tanks are using a crazy amount of power.
Dravonia gives the Automonks protection. I bet they're happy to provide nice luxury.
It's more than luxury. Parasites and diseases are still a problem, and with the body covered in fur, the risks I can assess are quadrupled. And consider the climate. Washing in ice-cold water could be lethal.
As we're navigating the individual rooms, a Draconi tribeswoman exits in a state of undress. I blush and politely turn my gaze away from her bare chest. She jumps at the sight of us. Oh, Loken, it's not like you to wash here. I will not use the springs today. Well, the room here is empty as you can be alone. The pipes are still hot. Okay. Respect to you, Black Runner. She bows her head, Loken copying the gesture, then shuffles past us. When we're alone, Loken regards me curiously. You are shy? Sorry? Your face is red. I roll my eyes. Still not used to casual nudity. This was offensive to the Zephyr. I snicker. He really can't get his head around this. It was just uncommon. This is why you do not like tits. No, it's, forget it. I was just being polite. I am confused. Don't worry about it. Nice of her to point to the empty shower room, though. But this is because others will not shower with us. They believe we are tainted. Right, I forgot. Loken shrugs off the thought, enters the solitary shower room with me. It's the same one that I used before, where I was joined by Orion. That was only last week. Feels like a lifetime ago now. Back then, all that I worried about was whether or not Loken and I were going to get it on. Things were simpler. I had no idea what was happening. Naive, stupid human. As I tug my shirt off, Loken unbuckles his chest strap. I watch him wince painfully and clutch his side. Need more Dawn Lily? No. You're in pain. I am fine. I can heal quickly. You can't. Take more Dawn Lily if you need it. Perhaps. But I will do this later. Now I will enjoy these waters with you. He goes still, tail swaying, and watches me. There is a glint in his eye, the echo of a hunger that I haven't seen for quite some time. I grin at him before turning to strip myself down and fumble with the shower pipes. Gods, I really do need to wash. My body is still caked in filth, blood, and bruises. I must reek. With a metallic screech and a shudder, the pipes above us burst to life. Hot, glorious water explodes from the outlet and showers me. I jolt at the sudden temperature change. The water feels amazing. Not as lavish as a muscle-melting hot springs, but still, it's nice. You are a good human. I turn around. Man, what a view. We lock eyes. I immediately blush. He does the same. It's nothing that I haven't seen before. But again, things feel different now. But it's Loken, right? Just Loken. I give him a smile. Hey there. Hello. Why am I nervous? He and I got so close and so quickly. It seems silly. But it was just a physical attraction, mostly. Now there's this tension neither of us can avoid. After everything that's happened, it almost feels odd having lewd thoughts as though it's with someone completely different. Well, we are going on a date tonight. Maybe it's better to see how that plays out. Or maybe he'd be comfortable with the reminder that I'm still the same human. I know you degenerates. He wants assurance. I can give him that. Besides, for me, the spark of desire is still there. I'm still a human with a need. No harm in reminding him of that. I miss this. Hmm? You. The view. He growls happily. I am thinking that I know which part of this view you are enjoying the most. I laugh. I could swear that he sways his hips ever so tantalizingly. The tension between us begins to ooze away. It's provocative now, a touch of something forbidden but sweet. Do we behave or do we admire him thoroughly? Now, this is YouTube. You have to behave. All of you. I grin, gesturing him to come closer. He does so, his form towering above me as he dips his head under the water. It rushes over his pelt, puffing out his fur. Every bit. You're a good hound. The shower gushes down my back, the sudden sting of heat, a pleasant contrast against the cold, Ilalian air. I turn and wince momentarily when the water strikes my scarred face. The pain doesn't last, and soon I'm able to submerge my head entirely. There is a shuffle of padded footsteps behind me before Loken curls both arms around my waist and tugs me into his embrace, cramming his muzzle down against my cheek. Hey there, big guy. Small human. I squirm back into his waterlogged fur. It takes a while for his pelt to become fully soaked. He seems more intent on just holding me. Loken pauses for a moment, passing a small glass bottle to me. Inside is a pale green liquid. This will be good for your skin. Ah, thanks. I swiftly pour the viscous shampoo onto my hands and lather my hair up. Next to me, Loken takes a different bottle. He puts 2 sizable amounts of shampoo on his shoulders, then pours the rest down his chest. I smirk, watching him empty the whole bottle. All of it? Huh? All Ililan hounds have thick pelts. The washing must be thorough. Need some help? He freezes, head tilting. Help? I smirk, holding up my hands and wiggling my fingers. Okay. With his permission, I step closer and firmly massage my hands into his chest. His waterlogged pelt feels heavy and thick underneath my fingers. Loken growls in guttural bliss. His head rolls back, arms going slack and eyes slowly rolling shut. That is feeling good. I grin, continuing to lather up his chest, his shoulders. He begins to smear the soap over his own back. You are comfortable? With you? Always. I bring his paw up and plant a gentle kiss on it. Behind us, I hear heavy droplets of water being flicked left and right from his tail wag. His entire body shimmies side to side very slightly along with it. Releasing his arm, I started working the bubble soap onto his arm fur. I guess you don't come in here much? I do not. The springs are closer to home. Gotta say, this is nice, but the springs are better. Because you are shy? There are no people at the hot springs. I think I'm done being shy with you. This is good. I am liking you when you are undressed. With a jolt, I flinch as I feel his paw on my waist. He tugs me closer to him. It is good to hold you like this. There is a longing to his grasp. The claws of his fingertips dig slightly into my skin. He's definitely holding himself back. Gotta keep it wholesome, guys. Later, if the mood takes us there, I don't want to spoil things right now. Loken slowly curls his arms around me, tugging me into a backwards hug. I grin, sliding my hands up and clasping his paws. You know something? Mm-hmm. I couldn't do this without you. I still don't know who I am, after what I've discovered. Still figuring that out. There's something... I trail off. Something I thought I found. It's some... Alex? Nothing. It's nothing. I have you. It's enough, you know. Whatever happens, I'm staying with you. Behind me, I feel Loken's tail starts to wag madly. Okay. He kisses my cheek. You are very important to me, Alex. I do not know what path you will take, but you are a great black runner. You are my acolyte, and you are a good human. Do not forget this. I won't. He goes quiet. I just stand there with him, the water flowing from above and down between us. I couldn't be more comfortable, really. It's like we're back at the wilderness, joining hands in a world where centuries of terrible history have kept us apart until now. But he's less of a stranger now. Tonight, I intend to learn even more about him. Loken's chest rumbles. He lets go of me and steps away, kissing my cheek tenderly. Alex, we will not waste more time here. I must return to the hall to see our chieftain. You must wash all the soap from your skin before we leave. Nodding, I turn about and dunk my head back under the flow of water. It doesn't take long to get myself clean and dry. Loken, on the other hand... Damn, Loken, your pelt is thick. I've been attempting to dry his back for what feels like an hour. The crude, rough towel isn't really doing the job. That is enough. The air will dry the rest. Sure you won't get cold? No. He steps away, leaving his damp fur to the cold air as he hurriedly gets changed. I blink down at the towel. It's absolutely matted with his shed fur. I restrain a laugh, remembering it's a sensitive issue for him. When we're both changed, he leads me back outside. The cries of a rowdy crowd and a rough scuffle meet us as we emerge from the showers. Loken growls at my side. There's fighting. We both step out on the alert, but relax at the sight of Tahki knocking one of the Caius' wardens down into the dirt with satisfying ease. Around the circle, several more riptide grunts seem to be nursing injuries. So much for going on duty. Looks like she's getting carried away. Tahki does not know when she must stop. It makes her proud, arrogant, and reckless. But she is good at this. It is good for others to see Tahki is a great first guardian for our chief. I look up at Loken curiously. Do you ever take part? Dueling. Ever, butt heads with someone? I do not. I am a black runner. We are not warriors. Says the hound, hunting down Ashlanders like they're his prey. Don't forget that I once watched you turn a sugar cook into a trembling, broken mess. This is not the same. He gestures at the scene before us. Fighting does not happen like this. In sparring, there are rules. There is honor. There is no honor in the black zones. There is no honor in war. This sparring is not real. It is a sport. When it is real, there are survivors and bodies. Only this and nothing more. I stroke his arm. Ever the wise hound? I am knowing things. Tahki also knows this. She has fought many enemies. There is a loud thump as Tahki dropkicks a far larger warden into the dirt. There's no debating it. The badger is a truly talented warrior. Fuck yeah, feel that? Come on! She whirls her spear around and opens her arms arrogantly to the crowd. Anyone else? Who wants to fuck me? The Draconi crowd, despite their rowdy approval, remains at a distance. Nobody else seems willing to contend with Tahki's skills. Then my heart lurches as the adrenaline-pumped badger points her spear at Caius. How about you, pussycat? The crowd becomes hush in an instant. The mood has shifted from one of raucous jeering to a tense, nervous quiet. Besides me, Loken's tail freezes. I feel him step closer to me and lower his voice to a tense snarl. This is not appropriate. Oh boy. Caius' eyes twitch. Let's see what you got, big boy. Come on, knock me to the ground. Tahki? Maybe that's enough. Shove it, Alex. I wince, whispering to Loken. This isn't gonna end well. Caius just rolls his eyes. You wouldn't enjoy that. Huh, wanna bet? Paws up, pretty kitty. The saber-tooth looks down at her, then at his broken and battered wardens. Another time. Oh, hear that, folks? Tahki turns and bells to the crowd. Toothy here's too scared of a little badger. Are all the riptide balls this small? Tahki, you are being disrespectful. Do not. Fuck off, Loken. Let me have this. I will tell Dravonia. Yeah, you go do that, puppy. Tahki grunts, turning her back to us. Ready, kitty cat? Reconsider. Tahki just laughs. Nah. She revolves with lightning speed and throws her booted foot at Caius' chest. I'll never forget Caius' reaction. He grabs her wrist, tugs her off balance, and sidesteps the kick with the tiniest of manipulations. Then he lunges at a speed that shouldn't have been possible. With a jaw-dropping thud, he smashes his forehead into Tahki's face. Tahki hits the dirt. The draconic crowd gasps in horror. Alarmed, I go to rush over to Tahki and help her up, but Loken holds me back. Wait. Caius cracks his neck, barely flinching. For a moment, my heart lurches when it seems that he's going in for another blow. But instead, he steps back and resumes his stoic, cross-armed stance, staring down at the crumpled honey badger before him with a raised eyebrow. Gods, I'd never imagined it was possible to move that fast. Caius is unbelievable. Slowly, painfully, Tahki untangles herself and sits up. Every ounce of adrenaline has been smashed out of her. She furiously scrambles to her feet, almost losing her balance. She seems groggy, holding a hand to her forehead and staring incredulously at Caius. The tiger just shrugs. Around us, the crowd somewhat awkwardly avoids the scene by going about its business. Where the fuck did you learn that one? I teach that one. Tahki goes to reply, but then wobbles. She seems really dazed, ignoring Loken's warnings. I rush over to her. Hey, you okay? I try to prop her up with my shoulder, but she shoves me off. Okay, I'm fucking great. Did you see that? What the fuck? Damn it, Caius. You don't fucking play around. Don't act surprised. Tahki, you are hurt? Hurt? Fucking got my brains mushed. It was awesome. Nothing kills your buzz, does it? Tahki laughs, squaring up to Caius again. Run it back, Caius. Same move. I can dodge it this time. Tahki. Come on, let's go. Gods, that's enough. No need to roll over so that he can stamp the other side of your face. I'm fucking breathing, ain't I? Caius smirks. No. Pussy. Indeed. Come on, give me something. How you do it? I have 40 years on you, Tahki. It's only mathematics. Attend to your arrogance. Lose more. Failure is a fine teacher. Ain't nobody to lose to. Caius grunts, then gestures at me. I just wince. Hey, don't involve me in this. Nah, Alex ain't above me. Give me a few more rounds and I'll kick his ass too. You gotta have some weaknesses, Alex. Something that scares ya. Nope. Bullshit. I'll figure it out. Tits. I whirl around and glare at Loken. Explain? Alex finds tits distracting. An unclothed duel would be difficult for him. Hey, no! What? Alex is scared of titties? What? No! But you were saying tits make you uncomfortable. Gods, that was just the indulgence. The Zephyr didn't have ceremonial orgies. It's just got nothing to do with tits. Caius frowns at me, baffled. Humans disapprove of breasts? Why? No, gods, it's a misunderstanding. Hey, Alex. What? Bam! Damn it, Tahki! She cackles at me, letting her top fall back down and stooping to collect her spear. Right, next to I'm winning. We are not sparring in the nude. Whatever you say, human. Look, I gotta rush. Late for warden duties. Catch you assholes later, yeah? With a final wink at me, Tahki marches off towards the village. I just grin. Man, she's something else. Loken. Caius? My sister will return soon. She wants to speak with you. Only you. Be ready to meet her at the hall. Okay. Do you know where she's gone? No. Dravonia is... He growls. She guards her secrets. Don't you? No. Without elaborating, the tiger turns tail and marches in the opposite direction. We have spent enough time with our distractions. Our chieftain will be waiting for me. You think that she's got a black runner job for you? He hums uncertainly. I do not know. It's odd. There must be a reason that she didn't ask for me to join, or Nitro. Perhaps she will hear my judgment alone before doing this. Alex, I will meet you after discussing these things with our chieftain. You will be okay? Yeah, I'll check in with Milo. Meet you at Aeon's hut? Okay. He pulls me into a hug, crushing me with his thick arms. I'm barely able to move, so I just snicker and pet his back. See you later, big guy. With a final nod, Loken turns about and heads towards the hall to meet with Dravonia. Once he's out of sight, I turn and try to remember the direction to the schools. I wasn't expecting to run into anyone on the way. As usual, the tribeswomen keep their distance. By now, absorbing their dubious stares is second nature. Caius's ramblings the day that he arrived didn't help, and neither do the fresh scars on my face. So, as I am ambling through the cobblestone streets, I'm surprised to find my path blocked by a familiar biped. Oh, hey, Borrow. Human. His bloodshot eyes flick up and down. His left looks redder than the other. He continues to block my path. You okay? The boy. Boy? Boy. Which boy? The shit. Oh, Milo. Causing trouble. I groan, remembering Milo's dislike of Barrow. What's he done? Nothing. Heard he's yours. Just make him stay away. I nod. If you leave him alone, I'll make sure that he does the same. Good. Just before he leaves, I squint at him carefully. He's wearing the same sunken scowl as always, but it's far more lopsided. My attention is drawn to his left eye again. It's not just red, it's swollen. Right as I notice, he rubs it firmly. Is he okay?
Definitely not. The eye is infected.
How bad?
Ask him if it hurts.
That doesn't look good. He just stares. I point to his eye. He grunts. Don't care. Does it hurt? Nah. He rubs his eye again, then shrugs. Yeah, hurts. Doesn't matter.
It could be minor, or not. If it's endophthalmitis, that could lead to blindness.
You should go to the healers. That could get serious. Nah. I mean it. You could lose your eye. Healers won't care. I frown. Why not? It's their job. Nope. No one cares. Including me. Why would you think that? He just shrugs. Dravonia looks out for everyone, including you. She cares. The clan cares. He shrugs again. Nope. Had someone who cared. gone now. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. You ain't. You're a black runner. He turns and marches off. I scowl. Wait, Barrow! Fuck off. I remain still, scowling. An uncomfortable melancholy floods me as I watch him go.
What was that about?
I'm not sure.
Sounded like personal beef with black runners. He doesn't like Loken either. Something must have happened.
I stare at Barrow as he disappears around a corner. It's deeply uncomfortable just letting him walk off. He's gonna lose his eye. He needs help.
He needs to go to the healers, but we can't force him to go.
Let's tell Mia. She could visit him.
Alright, good plan.
So Bide and I shift our path to the healer hut, and the rest of the morning goes by quickly. We tell Mia about Barrow's infection, but she already knows. He'd refused treatment repeatedly. We can't help someone who won't help themselves. Something about Barrow's situation saddens and stings me like an open wound. I'm not sure why yet. I'm actually going to leave it there for today. So, something interesting happened. Apparently, Tahki is having some issues that she has to work through. One of these issues being, well, we really don't even know what the issue is yet. But she looks like she was, trying to pick a fight. And it seems like she was trying to pick a fight with anyone, really. I mean, because first she went with Alex, and, well, she said that she appreciated the fight, well, the spar. It seems to either have had the opposite effect or had an unintended effect. I am wondering what exactly it is that's going on with her that's causing her to lash out like this. If it's her, like, really just being like, oh, I just want to spar. I have some pent up energy that I need to, release. Or if it's, something else. Also, we have our little Alex here clearly going through some stuff himself. Some inferiority things going on with him. Feeling like he's weak, probably because of what happened to him and not wanting that to happen again. And I guess you could say compensating for that weakness by messing with the algorithm's remains and with his blue space magic. Curious and curiouser. I'm wondering... Actually, really, I don't know. I was wondering if there were going to be some ramifications for messing with the algorithm's remains. Like, the algorithm allowed... Well, actually, Glitch didn't even use the algorithm. He just sort of accessed it in order to keep Byte contained. So I'm wondering if that could work both ways. If instead of acting as a containment, if it can act to sort of open borders, if you will. If there will be some ramification with having used his new letters. If what Alex did was he turned the algorithm from some sort of alien computer language to something a bit more human in a way. Something that is more recognizable for the people of this world. Anyways, I don't know. Still curious about what's going on with Tahki. And I'm wondering if Alex's little show in front of everyone will have other ramifications as well. And why, of course, the big elephant in the room, or I guess you could say the big moose in the room, is why there is a nomadic tribe right now, with Draconi. What are they doing there? I guess we'll find out soon in the next video. Actually, the only reason I stopped recording was because my neighbors started having a party, and I was afraid that the party would be picked up by the mic, so I was like, yeah, no, I have to stop today. I might record later on if they stop, but whatever. So yeah, write down in the comments what you think, and thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Soulcreek yourself, you can do so by going down into the link in the description for the creator's Twitter page, which should have a direct link for the itch.io page where you can download the game and play it, or you can just go to itch.io yourself and just download it from there. And I believe they do have a Patreon where you can download, or you can subscribe and get early access to builds of Soulcreek, and support the project if you feel so inclined. And a lot of you may have noticed that there's actually new CGs that were added retroactively after the whole incident with Glitch to other parts of the earlier parts of the story, and those were actually fan arts that were drawn of Soulcreek, but the creator actually liked them, so I guess he spoke to the artist and said like, hey, can I add these to the story? And I guess from now on we're gonna start getting some pseudo CGs, sort of like that the shower, the one with Loken, where you and him are in the shower. That was from the other creator, the other artist, I mean. And some other little things here and there were also by the other artist. But yeah, so woo. Anyways, also I have a throne, in case you haven't heard. Throne is a way to directly help the content creators such as myself. I really hate that phrase. To crowdfund stuff, or you can technically actually buy people stuff, like your favorite content creators. It doesn't just have to be me. I think there's other people that do it too. And I actually have some stuff on there that I do intend to buy myself, but like, if technically you can actually, like, I can actually put money into it. So like, if I see something that's like, oh, like you guys are close to funding this, I could just fund the rest of it and ta-da, it's bought. Like one of the first ones is already like funded, and some of you guys actually sent some money through Coffee, and I'm gonna actually put that into the first item that was already funded. So yeah. Also, I'm assuming that this is gonna come out sometime in May, I think. So I don't know. This is for public, okay? I'm speaking to public personally, or right now. This is probably gonna come out in May, this video. So I think that the giveaway should already be going on for channel members, because you're gonna see this first in April. You won't see the link yet, but there will be a link down in the description for a Google form. So there's gonna be a giveaway for Pop Print Press gift cards. I won't tell you guys how much or how many. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how much, but there's gonna, it's worth it. So keep an eye on that. So I'm obviously gonna remind everyone, or gonna tell everyone when May comes, because that's my birthday month. But yeah, so keep an eye out, for that, channel members. But everyone else, public, I should probably mention this before instead of at the end where nobody's listening. But yeah, actually that should be like a good test to see if people are listening at this point in the video. So yeah, down in the description when this video goes public, not channel members, but public, it'll be down there somewhere. Anyways, but yeah, so I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.